Scary Larry ass niggas, man. That's how that shit go. Do it for my bros. That's why you gotta cut a nigga off. Scary Larry. Let me see. Yes, Sirski. EBK JAAYBO. That's what they call me. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? EBK JAAYBO. That's what a nigga called me. EBK JAAYBO. How the hell I do that? I don't even know how I get a name like that. EBK JAAYBO. And they say I'm crashing out for nothing. Nah, I got some real Brodeskis, you know? And they doing that time. So, everybody pushing P, and pushing P. Nigga, stop lying to the internet, nigga. Niggas lying to the motherfucking internet. Nigga, who you lying to, nigga? Nigga know what time niggas is on. You can see it. You just look at people and you can just see what it is. Why the fuck would I not say it out loud? You know what I mean? What would I? What's the bullshitting for? That's what I said. Fuck the crash. What do you mean? What's the bullshit for? Why would I just bullshit to a nigga? You know? Act like it. That's when you know it's back door. Nigga, it's front door. I don't know nothing about no back door, nigga. That ain't my area. So I can't be an EBK JAAYBO. That ain't my area. I don't even know what a back door is. Honestly. The hell is a back door? Some new nigga shit? Oh, okay. Yeah. 2000 baby, huh? Yeah. That shit. On a Sunday. On a Sunday. Still tell them preach. Preach. And they listen to Dolph when he said preach. You think niggas stopped spinning for Dolph? Niggas pushing peace? Nigga, please. They catch a nigga, they ain't finna say, oh yeah, it's over. Shit cool. You know, y'all got Dolph. This shit's cool, man. Once some of your boys leave, man, it's smoke for life, nigga. I don't care what no niggas talking about. Oh yeah, we squashed the beef and this and that. Do you know them niggas that just mysteriously come up missing in your hood when y'all told the hoods the beef was over, but niggas still getting squashed? Yep, it's true. Real talk. Real talk. And everybody, it's the throw off. That's why I said that's the back door. I don't know no back door. What? I ain't going to no back door, nigga. We kicking in the front door, nigga. Period. Whatever you talking about, you just trying to disguise it better, thinking you outsmarting police and all that. Man, people ain't, man. Most of the black community ain't even smart enough to even outsmart. They don't even know the laws. Let alone YouTube. As I said, YouTube is a internet space to where you can do YouTube. You know? One thing about YouTube is you start showing yourself to the world and people think they know you. But the more you stream and the more you live, they'll see every man has good and every man has bad. That's what they call free will. And God gave everybody free will. And when God give everybody free will, you're free to do whatever you want. Everybody be like, oh, don't say this. Don't say that. Because this might happen and that might happen. And don't speak it. You know how many times I spoke being a millionaire? Still trying to get it. So if that's the case, I should be able to say, I'm hungry. I'm going to the store and they're going to give me free food if speaking it to existence exists. Correct? Goddamn lie. You can speak a lot of things, and as long as you don't make nothing shake, you just talking. Speak that into existence. It's only so long you can listen to people before you come up with your own rational conclusion. And for most men that got a good head on their shoulder, rational is very much in line with common sense. Common sense will tell you, do not fuck with the motherfuckers. And then, common sense will tell any grown man, hey, you know, back in the day, coming up, you know, we used to have beef with a whoop-de-whoop hood. Do you think it would be smart to be friends with them later on, even though the beef is squashed? Hell no. Show them where you live. You know what I mean? Like everything cool. That's how you open the back door. As long as you don't open the back door, it ain't no back door. And the back door is, I stay here, I work there, my family lives here, my family goes there. So if you don't open up the back door, you can't get back door. Just like no man should go to war without money. Dumb idea. Don't do it. But you know the same niggas that is with the war be the same ones that be the big homies on the tier. You ever notice? I don't know if y'all been to jail, county jail or nothing like that. But you know, usually the nigga on the tier that's running the car got the money, right? He be doing 3 ways for all the homies. When the homie come in with trees, we ain't gotta rob him. We ain't gotta tell him, hey, shit that shit out for us. No, we ain't gotta do that. What you selling? We buying the whole, like the Mexicans say, we buying the whole clavo. We want the whole clavo. Look, you ain't even gotta lie to me. Just tell me what you keeping and what you trying to sell. And I'm finna make this go so many ways, the police can't run up in one sale. That's what I do. Just like when I go to prison and I do tattoos, I could be broke as a motherfucker. I do tattoos. In the first month, I got a phone. 3 months, I got 2 phones. Once I get over 2, hey, you take this, hey, you take this, I gotta go to work. And I don't keep it in a cell being stingy. You know how I always keep a phone? Even when it's locked down and everybody get their phones too? Because I keep my phone on wheels. I would rather the homie get caught taking it to work with him at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, when they got to go through work exchange. And you know, sometimes the homie be like, hey, I just put it in the bread. So I was like, man, I've been working there 5 years. Blood, they ain't finna look through my bag. Nigga, that's a lunch bag. I put a couple soups in there. Everybody else lost their phones. Not me, Ski. And then, the way we did it is not only my phone now. So if anything come up tricky with the sale of it or the possession of who had it last, you know how many hands got a hand on that? You could tell me any story. Hey, we could get down, win, lose, or draw. But you know, it might be another homie that want another fade, and then another fade, and then another fade, you know, because they be like, blood is lying. No, I'm going up in there next. And it goes down like that. Oh, yes. Regular shit. That's why I want to go back. Because you end up becoming certain niggas' daddy. They depend on you to buy a new phone once your other one got took. That's why I said, man, I woke up. They was like, nigga, you EBK JAAYBO yesterday. I was like, what? It was like, you crashing for nothing? I said, shit. I might as well tell a nigga to his face instead of act like an internet nigga talking about he pushing peace. Man, peace? What? Man, let me look at that grave site. Let me look down at that grave site like this. You think when I walk away, I'm pushing peace? Yeah, tell the internet what you want to tell him. I'm a real nigga. I can stand up under what I stand up under. And I said it the first time. Especially when you click up with niggas. Oh, man, stop. That just made it worse. Walk up in there, county jail, Suwu moving and grooving. I was like, what is that? Oh, Suwu moving grooving. You don't know about that? No, never heard of it. I've been in the halls and everything. What you niggas doing up in here? Where the older niggas at? They approved of this shit? That's how I came into county jail. They approved of this Suwu moving and grooving? Who up in here? Who been here? Who let you young niggas do this? Certain things is in line to be kept so you don't get backed out. So when you clicking up, oh yeah, we cool now. You know, we don't beef no more. Go to that gravesite and go tell the homie that's in that dirt what you just said again. And you might get flu flam if you say it out loud and I was there. And I don't care how big you is. The internet, y'all gotta decipher. It's called YouTube. YouTube is your lane. This is my news, my facts, my truth. I'm never gonna get up here to betray nothing I'm not. And I'm not gonna be no fake nigga neither, nigga. Ain't no way in hell I could have been Bosco sitting next to Munchie talking about kicking cat being. I wouldn't even showed up to no kicking cat being booed. What the? What? Bro, what are y'all saying? You know the truce in the 9 Deuce didn't last, correct? So what do you niggas think y'all gonna do? And back then, they was factors. Them niggas, wasn't no cameras. It was no reason why you shouldn't arrive for the hunger. But that's why they put that dope there. They made niggas stand on their blocks. And they made niggas dumbfounded by the drug so you wouldn't leave those blocks. And now look at us. Still trying to say, pushing peace. Every time I turn on the news, it ain't no pushing peace. So what are niggas talking about? What's the agenda? Are you saying this for the internet? Or is this really what you do? It's a lot of talking. But just like I said, I go back to Crip Mac. He the only nigga that came to the trenches giving out pizzas. That nigga said a lot. Niggas call him Buster or whatever. I don't know the man. But you know one thing I do know is, when I seen him, he was giving back. I see a lot of YouTubers. They don't give shit. And if they do give it to somebody, you know who they giving it to? Another YouTuber. For clout. I'm old. You ever had a grandfather around and you don't like it because every time he come around, he tell the truth, whether you like it or not? He still say what he say to his dying day. I can say at this age, I'm a young grandpa. Especially to the streets, I'm a young grandpa. Very young grandpa. Still grandpa though. See, one thing about it too, it's a different feeling when you grew up in your hood. You ain't gotta go back. When you really grew up in your hood, it's a lot of people that can say a lot of things. But one thing they can't say is, he ain't from the hood. They'll even be able to point out the street and the house. They be like, yeah, blood used to live right there. Him and his brothers. That's when you ain't got to go back to the hood. Yeah, but my relatives said I'm EBK JAAYBO, crashing. I said, why is that? They said, you crashed for no reason and you got bread. What you crashing for? I said, I'm just saying with the homies in the dirt, you know. Y'all know about spirits and all that, right? I'm really Haitian. And then some dude from Brims was trying to top me. To try to say, fuck Brims. I ain't had no problem with no Brims. Like, what are you trying to do? Just have me fuck out, nigga. But what I do transition. And I do take on the, just like I said, sometimes I still feel like I'm a slave that saw something and it impacted my genetics so much to where even if my people was the ones selling other people's, it's still in my blood. That's why I can't work for nobody. That's why I can't go to white man church. Why y'all hear me talking like that? It's in my genes. Nigga, I grew up with my homies. Sometimes, nigga, they'll speak through me from the grave. And they know without a doubt, nigga, this nigga's my brother. I ain't gotta stand in front of your grave side or, you know, throw candles and have a little, you know, little sanctuary for you, you know, to lighten up the candles. No. You are forever in my head. Some nigga just went to the funeral and walked away. When I walked away, nigga, it was like that. That whack 100 battery in your back? Hell yeah. That's why, you know, some niggas from the hood, you be like, yeah, he gonna do it to somebody. And then other homies from the hood, you can be like, that nigga ain't finna do shit. That shit gonna be normal program. Somebody else can get murked. That nigga ain't finna do shit. Got a couple of homies like that, man. You just leave them alone. But they ain't the one you grew up with, so that's why you leave them alone. It's some niggas that tried to grow up with me and my generation, but you was already too old. Even if no, y'all was still older than us, cause y'all was 19, we was 16. Bosco and Baby Stretch. And in the pen, I heard Baby Stretch turn to somebody, but then he got murked. We ain't gonna talk about that. Shout out Big L Dog doing that L Wopski right now. You know, he probably mad because I be talking about Lil L Dog, but Lil L Dog's a bitch, so you know. And I don't see how Lil L Dog pushing the piece so much when his brother got pushed back. You feel me? Like, his brother is the reason why shit got cracking like eggs. So, how you pushing peace? Oh, you never squirt nothing. Oh, okay. But you pushing peace now, huh? Because you don't live in the hood. You pushing peace now because your little homie live in the hood. Huh? Scary ass nigga. You ain't gonna post up with him, huh? And shut your bitch ass up. It's only the truth. Like I said, like a grandpa. I'm a grandpa to these streets. I'm just a young one. I'm gonna tell you the truth, just like your grandpa. If you didn't cut that grass, nigga, and take out that trash, nigga, I don't care how you take it. It's the truth. And that's what I'm gonna give you. The truth. Anybody can slide through Inglewood right now. It's nice than a bitch. It's so nice. White people walking down the street. Young, old, all that. Walking dogs. Inglewood once was a predominantly white community. My. Look how they taking it back. And that's a fact. Look at Inglewood. You gonna see some blacks. You're going to see a lot of other races too that got dope. They know we don't got the dope unless we rapping. How you gonna get the dope? You an Amazon worker, correct? UPS worker, correct? Then look at this. Now, if you get your full 40, you got enough to pay your rent. What about utilities? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, you didn't think about that, huh? So now they force you to be in a relationship with any old nigga or any old female. Most of the time in the hood, you know what happened? Old baby start fucking with the big homie. Why she do that? Right? Can't say that. That's the big homie. But you know. Why in the fuck did this nice bitch choose this nigga? He was on her. While everybody else is going to work or hustling, doing whatever, you wonder why them, you got, well, not all of them, because you got some bum homies that just bums. But you got a lot of them that's bums, and all they do is live to sweat a bitch. That's a fact. And they be bumping bitches. Be like, damn. You don't know how broke a nigga is, though. They don't have no idea to how broke a nigga is. Move. But he be busting them. And we be laughing. Like, damn. He finna abuse her, too. Damn. He be hustling part-time. Like, man, that nigga barely got enough money for 40s every day. You feel me? And 40s was like, what, $2? $2 and some change back then? That's when we really be on your ass. Like, this nigga don't even have money for 40s. How the fuck did this nigga crack this bitch with this nice-ass car, nice-ass spot, and have no idea the homie is a bum? And we be laughing. Young niggas laughing. That's how it is, and that's what it is. And niggas want to say I'm crashing. How the fuck am I crashing? Oh, because I ain't standing on the corner waiting for somebody to do that to me. Just like how everybody else got standing on the same corner every day, all day, every day. Don't know nowhere else to go but to the block, down the street, hang out. Man, I ain't spent through the hood so many times. Man, ain't nobody even there. Ain't nobody there. Nobody. And then if you do see somebody, shit, it's the same nigga living in the garage. The same nigga that made the Bosco made famous. He's still in that motherfucking garage. Ain't no need to say his name. Cause he's still in the motherfucking garage. I pulled up to the hood the other day. This nigga over there full-fledged, hollering at a broad. And I'm just looking like, damn, she don't even know how much of a bum this nigga is. She don't know. Ain't my job to tell her neither. You like the nigga? You like the nigga, shit. Yeah, what I'm supposed to say? But I know for shit show, I'm not finna pull over to even holler at this bum ass nigga. You feel me? Because why? When I left you, you was walking. And when I come back, you still walking. What do you do here all day? Besides, hang out. So at 50 years old, you still hang out in the hood for a living? That's what you do? You are crazy. Nigga. How? Boy, you really got your, what they call that? You really got your priorities messed up. If you think hanging out in the hood is where it's at, I'm sorry, my friend. It is not. It said everybody supposed to move about the hood and this, and that. Yeah, that's what you do. Especially if you become a part of the culture. Nigga, once shit gets to shaking and niggas start getting towed up, you better not be living in the hood. You just look, domino effect. You will be next. Just they got a date on you. Believe that. Niggas ain't got around to you yet. But go to war, live in your hood. You won't make it. You won't make it. But just like no money, no war. Don't do it. You ain't got no bread, don't do it. Bad idea. Just stop. Stop. Just stop. It's not. Then I was reading the comments, but I wasn't reading the comments. It said, oh yeah, you drinking, woo, this, and that. Look, bro, I drink every day. So you can't say I'm drunk. Cause I'll always be drinking. I'm like Tupac. I don't never stop. Don't need, and I ain't even on it right now. I should though. Feel a little sick, but you know how that go. Really try to EBK JAAYBO be, man. But what I will say is, everybody keep your head up. You know, you gotta stay like this man up there. Always be alert. And then, like the man next to him, when you see adversity, stand over him. Knock it out and stand over him. But always be vigilant. Like Malcolm X. Watch your windows. Use your rear views. Malcolm X did. Why you think they have pictures like this? He was telling you, nigga, you gotta watch them windows, you gotta watch them doors. Streets ain't safe. If the streets was safe, why everybody trying to push peace? You know why the streets is safe now? Cause everybody at home doing this, looking at their phones, looking at your YouTuberies, looking at your movies and playing the games. And when you get caught up in that, that's hours and hours and hours off the streets. That's why LA is different now. When I grew up, nigga, we had Nintendo and all that type of stuff, but we was outside. We weren't trying to stay in no house. Like, we'll go, like, yeah, we'll play the games. And be like, fuck it, man, let's go outside. And we be outside all the way to like 2 in the morning. The kids don't do that no more. That's why the streets is safe. The only people that's getting hit up is the people that's known to be, fucking up shit and still be hanging around. That's the only niggas that's getting got. Other than that, nigga, LA ain't Chicago, bro. Not at all. That's why I was showing that little gas station stuff yesterday. That nigga was over there, man. Everybody in Chicago turned up to the max. On me. Everybody in Chicago, even when he was an old man, he still wanted to slide just because the homie had a black eye. Y'all didn't even get what I was showing yesterday before I even went live the second time. Chicago is nothing like LA. LA, you got to go to certain liquor stores to get what happened to you. In Chicago, them niggas will do it to you everywhere. But on YouTubery, the miscellaneous shit that do go on in California, it hits the news, and then everybody blog on it in LA. But if it ain't no jumper type shit, they ain't finna talk about it. Why? Cause LA ain't got no motion. The biggest motion right now was what EBK JAAYBO.
Him going back and forth. Shit. Other than that, what you gonna say? Aaron the plumber? Who else? Who else is shaking up LA as we speak right now? Nobody. Nobody. But say less moments, man. Be back at y'all later on today. I'm out.